Welcome to Stoic Wisdom. Dear viewers, before we start the video, I have a small request. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so now and press the bell icon so you receive notifications for all our upcoming videos. Thank you very much for your support. Now, let's move on to today's video. Sometimes, the most challenging aspect of life is realizing that the only barrier between your current situation and your goals is the choice to take action. It's not about luck, timing, or even talent. It's about you making the decision right now that you deserve to strive for more. This isn't about waiting for the perfect moment to arrive. The Stoics believed in this concept as well. Epictetus taught us that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions. Today, we're going to explore one of the most empowering responses: choosing to act as if you're already the best version of yourself. Let's face it, we all deal with self-doubt, the nagging voice that tells you you're not ready or good enough. But what if I told you that you don't have to wait until you feel prepared? The reality is, you become the best not by waiting for ideal conditions, but by showing up with the belief that you already possess what it takes. Stoics like Marcus Aurelius reminded themselves daily to focus on what they could control and to act with integrity, regardless of their circumstances. It's about embracing the power you hold right now, even if the road ahead seems unclear. In today's discussion, we'll dive into a mindset that can transform how you tackle your goals, challenges, and daily life. This isn't about pretending to be someone else. It's about stepping into your full potential. Stay tuned as we uncover how acting as if you're the best isn't merely a change in mindset, but the key to unlocking everything you've been pursuing. If you value what we're doing, I'd appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. It's free and really helps support the channel. Let's get started on the journey of deciding to be your best self. The moment you commit to living up to your potential is when your life begins to shift. It's not about waiting for the perfect opportunity or hoping for better circumstances. It's about making an internal commitment to show up each day as the best version of yourself. This concept aligns with Stoic teachings, which emphasize that our true power lies in our approach to life. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you that counts, but how you respond. The choice to be your best starts with this mindset. It's not about perfection or competing with others, it's about setting a standard for yourself. Committing to continuous growth is a principle well understood by the Stoics. Marcus Aurelius, one of history's most influential emperors, consistently reminded himself to act with virtue, not for recognition or praise, but because it was inherently right. He viewed each day as a chance to pursue excellence, not in rivalry with others, but as a challenge against his own potential. When you choose to be your best self, it doesn't mean you won't encounter mistakes or challenges. The Stoics acknowledged that life is filled with obstacles, but they also believe that these obstacles shape who we are. By deciding to be the best, you confront those challenges directly, using them as opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. This is where transformation begins. It's not about waiting for the right moment. It's about making the choice now to act with purpose and confidence. From that decision, everything else falls into place. You elevate your standards, align your actions with your goals, and start moving closer to the person you aspire to be. So why does acting as if you're the best matter? When I say to act like you're the best, I don't mean strutting around as if you're superior to everyone else. Quite the opposite. This mindset isn't about looking down on others or fostering arrogance. It's about holding yourself to the highest standards and striving for excellence for your own growth, not for external validation. Imagine adopting the mindset of a world-class athlete or a master craftsman. Their confidence is calm and assured, rooted in hard work, discipline, and a commitment to self-improvement. Think about how Marcus Aurelius approached leadership. He didn't consider himself perfect or above others. Rather, he viewed himself as a lifelong student, always seeking improvement and striving to act with virtue. This is the mindset we should cultivate. Acting as if you're the best isn't about pretending to know everything or being flawless. It's about showing up with the conviction that you are capable of handling whatever challenges arise. This belief influences your actions. When you believe you're the best, You carry yourself with confidence, and others take notice. The Stoics remind us that this confidence is not derived from external sources. It comes from living in alignment with your values. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This emphasizes that no matter how skilled or accomplished you become, there is always room for growth. The most successful individuals, whether they are elite athletes, accomplished business people, or wise philosophers, never cease to improve. They remain lifelong students of life. When you act as if you're the best, you commit to this ongoing journey of mastery. You're declaring, "I will carry myself like the best and put in the effort to become the best." This mindset is rooted in humility, not arrogance. The Stoics deeply valued humility. Marcus Aurelius, despite being one of the most powerful men in the world, continually reminded himself to stay grounded and focus on personal growth. He didn't view his status as the end of his journey, but rather as a responsibility to strive for excellence every day. By adopting this mindset, you too can aim to be better today than you were yesterday, recognizing that growth is a lifelong pursuit. Acting as if you're the best involves raising your own standards and taking responsibility for your personal development across all areas of life. In your relationships, for example, consider asking yourself, what would the best version of me do? How would the ideal partner, friend, or parent behave? It's not about pretending to be perfect, but about continuously working to improve and present the best version of yourself. In terms of your health, it means acting as if you are in peak condition. How would you treat your body if you believed you could achieve optimal health? What choices would you make regarding your diet, exercise, and self-care? Habits. The Stoic Path emphasizes self-discipline and making intentional choices that promote long-term well-being. The phrase "act as if you're the best" might initially feel like mere pretending, and in a way, it is. But here's the truth. What you consistently practice becomes your reality. The Stoics understood this concept well. Seneca famously stated, "We become what we repeatedly do." Thus, excellence is not merely an act, but a habit. The more you practice qualities like confidence, discipline, or resilience, the more they become integral to who you are. Let's break this down. When you start acting as if you're the best, it might feel unnatural. You may question, who am I to carry myself with such confidence? However, the beauty of human nature lies in our adaptability. The Stoics believed that our thoughts and actions shape us. If you consistently act with confidence, you begin to feel more confident. If you make disciplined choices, over time, you become more disciplined. This process isn't about faking it indefinitely. It's about practicing the qualities you wish to embody until they become second nature. Think of it like building a muscle. At first, lifting weights may feel difficult and uncomfortable, but as you continue to practice, your strength grows. Acting as if you're the best works in a similar way. Each time you practice, you reinforce that mindset, and eventually it becomes less of an act and more of a habit. The Stoics grasped this process well. Epictetus often reminded his students that we control how we respond to the world. By practicing virtuous actions, we align our inner selves with the person we aspire to become. For instance, if you want to be more confident in social situations, you might initially feel awkward, as if you're putting on a show. But the more you practice standing tall, speaking clearly, and engaging with others, the more genuine that confidence will feel. Eventually, it stops feeling like an act, and you realize you've become more comfortable in these situations. This principle applies to every area of life. If you practice making healthy choices, over time, you'll become someone who naturally leads a healthier lifestyle. If you focus on managing your finances well, you'll eventually become financially secure. The Stoic idea of practicing virtue teaches us that we don't need to wait for change to happen. We can create it through our daily actions. The key is consistency. It's not about doing something once and expecting a transformation. It's about showing up every day and committing to your growth, and practicing the qualities that align with your highest potential. You gradually transform your reality. Over time, what began as mere practice becomes the essence of who you are. You evolve into the best version of yourself by consistently acting in alignment with that vision. As the Stoics taught, your actions shape your character, and in turn, your character shapes your life. So, keep practicing, because your reality is being constructed by your daily choices. Facing weakness and embracing shortcomings. When we discuss acting as if you're the best, it can be tempting to think it means ignoring your flaws or pretending they don't exist. In truth, it's the opposite. Acting like you're the best requires the courage to confront your weaknesses head-on and to view them as opportunities for growth. The Stoics were masters of this approach. They taught that self-awareness and honest reflection are vital for improvement. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Part of that power lies in understanding where we fall short, not to feel ashamed, but to learn and grow. The most successful individuals in any field are not those who believe they are flawless. Rather, they are the ones who understand their shortcomings better than anyone else. Yet, they refuse to let those shortcomings define them. Instead, they use them as motivation to keep improving. The Stoics believed in embracing challenges and discomfort as natural parts of life. Epictetus reminded us that the path to mastery requires facing obstacles with resilience. When we acknowledge our weaknesses, we can approach them with a mindset focused on progress. Think about it. If you ignore your weaknesses, they don't simply disappear. In fact, they often grow larger and more disruptive over time. However, if you acknowledge them and take steps to improve, you become stronger. The Stoics didn't view weakness as failure. They saw it as an opportunity to practice arete, or striving for excellence. When you confront your weaknesses, you give yourself the chance to become better, more disciplined, and more capable. This journey demands humility. Acting like you're the best doesn't mean believing you're perfect. It signifies a commitment to continuous growth. You can be confident in your strengths while also being fully aware of where improvement is needed. The Stoics, especially Seneca, often wrote about the importance of learning from every experience, including failures. In fact, Seneca believed that failures and setbacks can be our greatest teachers. They reveal where we need to grow and encourage us to develop the skills or mindset we might be lacking. The key is to view your weaknesses not as something to be ashamed of, but as a natural part of your development. By confronting them with honesty, you pave the way for meaningful growth. This is where true strength resides, in the ability to confront what holds you back and actively work to overcome it. The Stoic perspective teaches us to view life's challenges, including our own shortcomings, as opportunities to become better and more resilient individuals. When you act as if you're the best, you're not pretending to be perfect. Rather, you demonstrate the courage to face your weaknesses, learn from them, and evolve into the person you aspire to be, elevating those around you. Acting as if you're the best isn't solely about personal improvement, it's about raising the bar for everyone around you. The Stoics embraced the idea of sympathia, the belief that we are all interconnected and our actions affect the whole. By striving for excellence, you inspire others to do the same. Your confidence, discipline, and commitment to growth naturally uplift those you interact with, whether they're family, friends, or colleagues. Consider how it feels to be around someone who exudes purpose and clarity. Their energy is contagious, and without even trying, they demonstrate what's possible. This is how you can influence others, by leading through example. When you act as if you're the best, you become a source of inspiration for those who may be grappling with self-doubt or uncertainty. You show them that it's possible to rise above challenges by adopting the right mindset and focusing on what truly matters. The Stoics were not preoccupied with competition as we often perceive it today. They believed in helping others achieve virtue and wisdom. By raising your own standards and striving for excellence, you're not just elevating yourself, you're fostering an environment where those around you feel encouraged to rise alongside you. Acting as if you're the best means embodying qualities that others respect and wish to emulate. In doing so, you improve your own life while contributing to the growth and success of those in your circle. This creates a ripple effect of positive change, just as the Stoics intended. The Stoic approach to failure. Failure is a universal experience, and the Stoics understood this profoundly. They taught that failure should not be feared. Instead, it is an inevitable part of life's journey. Marcus Aurelius famously stated, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that failure is not the opposite of success, but rather a crucial step on the path toward it. When you act as if you're the best, it doesn't imply that you believe you will never fail. Rather, it means you approach failure with resilience, recognizing that each setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. The Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing on what you can control. While you may not always be able to dictate the outcome, you can control how you respond to failure. Instead of viewing failure as a personal defeat, consider it feedback, a lesson on what didn't work and how you can improve. Epictetus reminded his students to accept failure as a natural part of life and use it to build character. Failure isn't a reason to give up, it's a reason to persist with greater knowledge and experience. When you confront failure with a Stoic mindset, you stop seeing it as something to evade. Instead, you embrace it as a chance to practice perseverance and resilience. This approach transforms setbacks into stepping stones, enabling you to continue moving forward on your journey toward excellence. Adaptability, the key to resilience. The most successful individuals in any field, be it business, sports, or philosophy, aren't those who never experience failure. Instead, they are the ones who know how to bounce back stronger each time. As the Stoics taught, our true strength lies in how we rise after we fall. So, the next time you face a setback, remember, it's not the end of your story. It's a crucial step on your path to greatness. Daily practice of excellence. Acting as if you're the best isn't a one-off action, it's a daily practice. The Stoics emphasized the importance of consistent, deliberate effort. In his meditations, Marcus Aurelius encouraged himself to approach each day with purpose. He wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This practice of committing to excellence each day is how you move closer to becoming your best self. The beauty of this mindset is that you don't have to wait until you feel ready. The Stoics understood that waiting for the perfect moment often leads to inaction. Instead, they urged us to start where we are, using what we have. Perfection is not the goal, consistency is. By acting as if you're the best each day, you cultivate the qualities that will define you over time, aligning actions with potential. This approach isn't about arrogance or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about aligning your actions with your true potential and striving for excellence in every aspect of your life, whether in work, relationships, or personal growth. Acting as if you're the best helps you raise your own standards and live with purpose. As the Stoics taught, we control our actions, and through those actions, we shape our lives. Make this mindset a daily practice. Each morning, ask yourself, how would the best version of me approach this day? With this question guiding you, you'll find yourself consistently moving toward the life you are capable of living, one action at a time. Thank you for being part of the Stoic Journal. If you want to continue this journey of growth and resilience, check out one of the suggested videos on your screen. Stay strong, stay grounded, and I'll see you in the next one.